Welcome back to Bartlett Arborist Supply. In today's video, we are going to be talking about the brand new Petzl Sterno chest harness, which is not this one. It's hanging on the Blackbird right there. But before we get to the Sterno, we all know that there's a chest harness made by this person, a chest harness over here, a chest harness dashed in over here, and a sprinkle of another one right over here. Well, oh, and they have different features. You know, some are really, really basic where, you know, you look at one and you're like, not quite my style. I need chest attachments. I need more chest pieces, okay? Well, if I look at a basic one, I'm just like, now why do you suppose I just threw that harness at you, Neiman? I don't know. Yeah. All right, never mind. I was kidding. I actually love my 4SRT chest harness, but I've had mine for quite some time. I think this might be one of the originals because the webbing on this is still the very, very nice, robust webbing. The clips has still held up even since I started competing. This is what I used to use on the Ascent event. And those that have competed, you would attach your system and then you would sit in and give jazz hands and lean back really aggressively. With some of the other harnesses, the buckles weren't the greatest, especially the revamped versions of these. So I was always like, in the back of my head, I was always thinking, all right, which one will I use, you know, for SRT climber, SRS? And I always looked at options here, options there, and they didn't quite agree with me like this one has. And yeah, I probably could have made my own, but then Petzl came out with this one, which is the brand new Sterno, came out this year in 2026, teased last year in 2025. We do have these in stock as of right now, and actually it's a very nice design. It's very similar to that 4SRT Chester, and actually I really do, like I said, I really do enjoy that design. There's a couple different things too, so if I was comparing this to that one there, to the 4SRT, the webbing is actually just slightly thicker. It's just still fine with me. It's nothing crazy of a difference, right? It's not like I have really thick padding and I'm gonna sweat bullets, all right? But there is on the top side of the webbing, just a little bit thicker, a little bit more. I'm not sure with the material that's in it, if there's anything extra in there, but it does feel softer. So it might be a very comfortable ride here when I have to take a hoodie off, especially in the summer. On the back side, if we are looking on the back, it is an H style on the back, and I just scrunched this up so that I can keep it somewhat neat. But if you were somebody that needed to expand on the chest size here, and you are able to do so, you'd loosen this piece up and extend out. So you do get a little bit more for, you know, chest, you know, muscular, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger style. Yeah. But, okay, if I need to adjust, this is the only thing here. I am not the biggest person in the world, right? So I like to keep this super tight, super compact, and that's me, right? But before I clean this up, if I go up to the front, this is probably the one thing that I wish I had more of, was more attachment points. And you know, not everybody needs more attachment points. I just like attaching mini carabiners to it. You know, it's my drip, it's my collection. It's how I get down, you know what I'm saying? But the double buckle side here, the double buckle feature, one on each side, is actually pretty nice because, as we all know, sometimes our equipment gets thrown in the bag and it messes around, and now you're looking at it, you're trying to decipher what goes where. Well, it's a little bit easier now where you can detach off both. Be a little bit simpler to put on. So all you gotta find is that slot for the head. And that's it. Flip that around, bring the buckle in, attach the one side, and attach the other. Very simple, there's nothing crazy to it, and I actually really like how simple this is to adjust. And here, same thing as my 4SRT. I'm going to adjust, getting it absolutely as tight as I can so it stays tight, you know what I'm saying? All right, there is no center D-ring or the center ring, the anchor ring on the front. So if you're using like a Haas and you need it to connect to the top here, it really doesn't have that really connection point, but you should be able to squeeze the Haas clip right here in between where this webbing is ran through, and right here in this center piece, it's rigid somewhat. So there is a stiffer material in there. It's still pliable, but it's definitely stiffer in here. So if you were gonna connect something, it'll hold up, but you have to play around with it. But no, again, this is the Petzl Sterno. Said I'm gonna be playing around with this a little bit more. Simple, very easy to use. Let's do the 360 spin, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and then we go around, and there it is, right? Petzl Sterno, simple chest harness, very easy to use, very easy to adjust. It seems like it's gonna be very comfortable. Yeah, and this will be the first couple times I'm using it. But yeah, later on down the road, if I find that it doesn't work out for me, then you'll see me back on the 4SRT Chester. But until the next one, don't forget to like, subscribe, let us know what you think. Do you use chest harnesses? Do you do the lanyard over the shoulder and attach to the climbing device? Or do you think it's just a waste of time? I don't know. Let us know down in the comments. We'll see you then.